Ernesto Che Guevara was born in Rosario, Argentina, in 1928. From a young age, he showed a deep interest in reading and learning. His family's political discussions and his extensive reading list nurtured his beliefs. These early influences shaped his future as a revolutionary. Che's journey to becoming a revolutionary began with his travels across Latin America. During these trips, he witnessed poverty, suffering, and social injustice. This opened his eyes to the widespread inequality in the region. His experiences solidified his resolve to fight for the oppressed. Che studied medicine at the University of Buenos Aires. However, his passion for social justice soon overtook his medical career. He left his studies to join the revolutionary movement. He believed that true change could only come through armed struggle. In 1954, Che went to Guatemala, where he saw the government of Jacobo Arbenz overthrown by a CIA-backed coup. This event convinced him of the need for armed resistance against imperialism. It was in Guatemala that he met other revolutionaries, setting the stage for his future endeavors. One of the most iconic images of Che Guevara is the photograph known as Guerrillero Heroico, taken by Alberto Korda in 1960. This image captured Che in a moment of deep contemplation. His gaze is stern, his expression resolute. This photograph would become a symbol of rebellion and resistance worldwide. The story behind the photograph is as compelling as the image itself. It was taken during a memorial service for the victims of the La Cubre explosion in Havana, Cuba. Che was standing on a platform, framed by the backdrop of the Cuban Revolution. Korda saw the moment and instinctively captured it. This image was not widely known until after Che's death. It gained international prominence when it was used for posters and other media. The iconic photograph became a visual rallying cry for movements around the world. It transformed Che from a revolutionary leader to a global symbol. The power of this image lies in its simplicity and the emotion it conveys. It transcended language and culture, embodying the spirit of rebellion. Today, it remains one of the most reproduced images in history, symbolizing the fight against oppression. Che Guevara's contributions to revolutionary movements are vast and significant. He played a crucial role in the Cuban Revolution alongside Fidel Castro. Che's strategic mind and unwavering dedication were instrumental in the success of the revolution. He led guerrilla troops and fought in key battles that ultimately toppled the Batista regime. After the Cuban Revolution, Che held several important positions in the new government. He was the Minister of Industries and also served as the President of the National Bank of Cuba. In these roles, he worked tirelessly to implement socialist policies and improve the lives of the Cuban people. His efforts focused on economic reforms, education, and healthcare. Despite his success in Cuba, Che's revolutionary spirit could not be contained. He believed in the global struggle against imperialism and capitalism. This belief led him to leave Cuba and join revolutionary movements in other countries. He fought alongside rebels in the Congo and later in Bolivia, where he sought to ignite a revolution. Che's life was one of constant struggle and sacrifice. He left behind the comforts of a secure position in Cuba to pursue his ideals. His relentless pursuit of justice and equality inspired many, making him a hero to oppressed people around the world. His contributions to revolutionary movements are a testament to his enduring legacy. The image of Che Guevara has transcended its historical context to become a cultural icon. His face, often depicted in the distinctive Guerrillero Heroico photograph, is a universal symbol of rebellion. This image has been reproduced on posters, clothing, and artwork, resonating with people across generations and continents. Che's image represents more than just a person. It embodies the ideals of resistance and change. It has been adopted by various movements, from student protests to anti-globalization demonstrations. The simplicity and power of the image make it a versatile symbol for diverse causes. It speaks to the shared human desire for justice and freedom. The cultural impact of Che's image extends to art, music, and literature. Artists have used his likeness to make statements about social and political issues. Musicians have referenced him in songs celebrating his revolutionary spirit. Writers have explored his life and ideals, contributing to the mythos surrounding him. Despite the commercialization of his image, the core message remains potent. Che's image continues to inspire those who seek change. It serves as a reminder of the power of individuals to challenge the status quo. The cultural impact of Che Guevara is a testament to his lasting influence on global consciousness. Che Guevara's legacy endures in the hearts and minds of people around the world. He remains a symbol of struggle and hope for those fighting against oppression. His life and ideals continue to inspire new generations of activists and revolutionaries. Che's writings and speeches are studied by those who seek to understand his revolutionary philosophy. His emphasis on international solidarity and the need for armed struggle against imperialism resonates with many. Che's vision of a fair and just society continues to influence political thought and action. In contemporary movements, Che's legacy is evident. From Latin America to the Middle East, his image is seen in protests and rallies. Young activists draw inspiration from his commitment and sacrifice. They see in Che a figure who stood for the downtrodden and fought tirelessly for a better world. Che Guevara's influence is not limited to political movements. His life story has been the subject of numerous books, films, and documentaries. These works keep his memory alive and introduce his ideas to new audiences. Che's enduring legacy is a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have on the world.